NBA action is coming up. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
He's pulled in a lot of votes, nearly enough, in fact, to break into the top 10 in the Western Conference.
And probably wishing he was a little higher on that list, but there's just too many other guys also having fantastic seasons.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Going to be a fantastic weekend. And the starting group for the Spurs, we've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pope is out there with Jay, and it's Preston in at the point guard position. And for the Mavericks, we've got Doncic, and it's Ware in at the power forward. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There's a couple years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
Well, you have got to take this shot away from Luka Doncic. He's too good to be given the mid-range look.
Here's Cooley. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Doncic. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Doncic has got his second basket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First team foul.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good.
This guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, someone you can trust. An excellent free throw shooter, very willing to perform in the clutch, someone you love having.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And Simons has got the ball here for Dallas. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Spurs. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach David Fizdale. They really don't want this game to come down to the wire. Coach said Luka Doncic is so good in the clutch, either shooting it, driving it, or passing it. We'd like to avoid that scenario altogether. So that means they have to be comfortably ahead in the fourth quarter. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
It's tipped. Here's Peterson. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it from the elbow. And he knocks down the jumper. Doncic has got 8 points. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Tries yet again. Peterson the pass to Simons. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic, and he stays with it. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
San Antonio ball.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he jams it with authority.
They can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
Here's Simons. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Sinks the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Cooley. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. To the paint. Takes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And so here is Dallas after the basket by San Antonio. Simons, the pass to Ware. 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. Basket counts. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Cooley, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. With the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 6 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Mavericks leading by 3. The pass to Peterson. The fader. And he gets the bucket.
You have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Preston. Buries it from three-point range.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Simons, the pass to Doncic. Here's Peterson. Passes it to Ware. He kicks it to Doncic. Here's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 13 points in the game.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
DeAndre Hunter.
Spurs trail by 5. Here's Pope. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
That's his second personal foul, second team foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Dallas.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Yeah, we've seen them burying their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. A good first half for them in that department.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Pope.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Another three for Dallas.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Preston passes to Pope.
Dallas foul. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Spurs passing it around. Pass to Cooley. They swipe it. Here's Simons. He had 10 points in the win against the Clippers. And that one drops. And it's an 8-point Dallas lead.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't get it to go. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Here's Peterson. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Preston. Now, here's Hunter. He had 10 points in the win against Orlando.
Well, just a little physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Kevin Porter's checked in for the Mavericks. The Spurs also with the sub. Okogie's checked in. He dishes it to Cooley. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Embry. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic, and a pretty pass right there.
Preston passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Hunter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The first free throw is good.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
And both free throws good for Hunter. Mavericks leading by 6. Now the dish to Randolph. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Outside Randolph. Kicks to Porter. Tipped away. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Okogie.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Team is in the penalty.
The Spurs have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Good on both. Mavericks leading by 4. Dishes to Randolph. Right side, Porter. Another shot, and the layup is good.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
And there's the pass to Hunter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Hunter. And both free throws good for Hunter. Mavericks leading by 4. Passes it to Porter. Here's Peterson. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
DeAndre Hunter at the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Hunter. And both free throws good for Hunter. And here are the Mavericks now. 4-point game. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Now, here is Morris. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando. Pass to Hunter. 5 to shoot. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Spurs trail by 4. To the middle. Rejected by Randolph. And he's able to get it back. Feeds it to Hunter. And another shot. Randolph with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside, Porter. Here's Gagic. That's tipped. Goes back up. Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Balmaro. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's deflected. Here's Gagic. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And that one's good. Hunter's got 8.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
There's the dish to Randolph. Outside, Porter. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Balmaro.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Hunter on the wing, and it's San Antonio with another.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Monte Morris, and it's Balmaro in at the 2.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Balmaro. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Inside, here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Chalk up 2 there.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
He takes it in. And that one, good.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Kicks it to Porter. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Johnson. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night. Dishes it to Randolph. Ruffin covered by Morris. Good work there as it goes. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Spurs passing it around. From about 16. That one rolling around and runs out.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Gagic. A rebound by the Spurs.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Kicks it out to Johnson. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
The pass to Porter. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5. Here's Morris. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Substitution.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Cooley. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Simons, the pass to Doncic. There's the lob to the hoop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
Preston passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. A nice shot by Cooley. Cooley's got 8.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Simons, the pass to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
Here's Preston. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Passes to Randolph. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. Tries from 16. Where? No good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Richards. Into the lane. Down low. Cooley. He nails it. And we're tied up. And 12 points for Jay.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it. He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Cooley. Snatched away. And the pass to Simons. Passes it to Ware. A second chance effort, and the layup is up and in. Ware's got 6.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Richards. And the Spurs scoring again.
Good possession there, exactly the way they drew it up.
For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Pass to Simons. A floater, and he sinks the layup. He has 7.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Preston passes to Cooley. Good on the three-point shot. Cooley's got the lead up to 1 now for the Spurs.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter, riding the wave here.
Here's Simons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Anthony Simons at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. Dallas making a switch here. Peterson's checked in. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Spurs. Pope comes in for Johnson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. San Antonio trailing here. The pass to Cooley. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. A nice shot by Cooley. Cooley's got 11 points in the quarter.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Passes it to Peterson. Doncic with it. Lets it go with a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Doncic has got 21.
Hard to find any weakness in Doncic's offensive game. Boy, when this three-point shot is dropping, look out.
Here's Cooley. 38 points for him last game against Orlando.
And it felt like he was literally everywhere on the defensive end. Multiple rejections, stifling all game long.
Here's Simons following the bucket by the Spurs. Has to Ware. Cooley with the rebound. Cooley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Preston. Here's Pope. The tray. Knocks down the 3-ball. Pope's got 7.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Now the pass to Doncic. Embry. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
It's good.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Here's Ware. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers. No good there. Hunter with some nice defense. Spurs leading by 3. There's Cooley, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Peterson. He's got 6. Back to Doncic. Good on the bucket. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter.
You cannot let Doncic get established on the interior. This guy feels very comfortable wherever he is on the floor.
Here's Preston. He kicks to Hunter. To the inside, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Pass to Peterson. Doncic outside. Takes the 13-footer, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Here's Cooley. He's got 25. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Spurs. Mavericks trail by 6. A minute 42 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Gagic. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Throws it up high.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pass to Peterson. Outside, Porter. Inside, Embry. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done. To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
In Malcolm Brogdon's doors, we've got a player who's won more than his share of individual accolades.
Right, think about it. In college, he was the first player to win both the ACC Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year awards, and then topped it off by winning Rookie of the Year back in 17. Not a bad resume, guys.
That free throw, no good.
Of course, we all remember that Malcolm Brogdon back in 2016 was a second-round draft pick. You certainly have to wonder, do teams wish they had a redo with this guy?
And he can't hit the second.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
40 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside, Porter. For the 3. Morris with the rebound.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Man, this is why Hunter's been so efficient. He takes good shots and makes them consistent.
Here is Porter after the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Now Porter, he picked up 15 points in their last one against the Clippers.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. And his assist numbers were tremendous.
With 1 on the clock, doesn't go for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. And they turned it on during that second quarter, turning that deficit into a lead and playing with confidence. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
The differential is the free throw attempt. And that's one of the big stories in this game tonight. They were being so aggressive and so smart that all they could do on the defensive end was foul.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of defense. Coming out in the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've got Doncic, and it's Peterson, and at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Richards. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Simons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. San Antonio's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Down low. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, the passing ability on display for SGA. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done.
Here's Simons. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And so it's San Antonio with it. The Mavericks making the shot. Cooley can't get it to go.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
It's deflected. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Simons surveying the D for the lead, and he lays it up and in. Simons has got 13 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Cooley. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And he jams it with authority. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Pass to Peterson. Back to Doncic. There's the pass to Peterson. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 12. That one a little long. San Antonio leading. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From past the arc. Peterson grabs the miss for Dallas. They've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Ware, and the shot is good. 8 points for him.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Here's Cooley, and it's blocked. And they're able to recover. Cuts off the pass. Here's Richards. The layup off target.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, out with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
San Antonio calls timeout. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
Is checked in. Here's Cooley. 32 points in the game. Passes it to Preston. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Doncic. Pass to Cooley. Clock at 6. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Kept alive. Outside, Randolph to the paint. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, and the foul. Doncic has got great upper body strength. Completes the play. Nicely done.
And the Spurs making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
At the line for Dallas, Luka Doncic. Shooting 1.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And I think for Luka Doncic, one thing he showed right away is he was prepared to be an NBA player. And the fact of the matter is he could be an all-star for a long time moving forward.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And here's Doncic. 28 points for him. Pass to Simon. Over Johnson. Johnson with the block.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Preston. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
With the fadeaway. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Cooley, guarded by Doncic. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
For three, hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Man, that is ridiculous range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line, I'm in my range.
Preston gets the bucket, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Here's Simons, who's got 13, all alone. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Simons has got 15.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. He just served him up.
Here's Richard. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Preston. Drills the three-pointer. Preston's got his third bucket of the night.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Without question, Jay displaying his skills today.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
The Spurs making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. There's the dish to Doncic. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Boy, what a feel Luka Doncic brings to the game. This guy always willing to get his teammates involved.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
At the line for the Spurs, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. This
is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Kicks it to Porter. There's the steal. Cooley, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Swiped it away. Doncic against Hunter. They grab their own miss.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
He dishes it to Cooley. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
The pass to Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got the game tied up here for the man.
Boy, what body control from the Slovenian forward. Doncic comfortable taking on all challengers.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Johnson. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Porter. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter. Passes to Ware. Rebound by Johnson. San Antonio's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Pass to Preston. To the middle. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Cooley's got 44.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Here's Gagic. Off target from outside. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Cooley. He's got 44. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Steps back and fires. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Gilgeous-Alexander getting to the in-between game, taking what the defense gives him.
Dallas calls timeout.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Making a change here. Peterson's checked in. San Antonio making a switch here. Mavericks trail by 6. Doncic feeling it out. Dishes to Porter. There's the drive. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Spurs leading by 6. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now, here is Morris.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Brogdon outside. Just 5 on the clock. Okogie misses. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Ruffin. It's blocked. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. There's 1:40 left to play in the third. Near the three-point line, it's Porter.
And really, Hunter can guard every position. This is something that makes him incredibly valuable.
Wasted no time on that one. Cooley's got 46 points.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Pass to Doncic, to the paint. Here's Ruffin. And that time, also a missed shot. San Antonio leading by 8. Cooley dishes to Morris. Blocked in the pass to Hunter. 58 seconds left to play here in the third. Just 5 to shoot. Cooley. It's good on the putback. Cooley's got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Here's Doncic. A rebound by the Spurs.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now, here's Hunter. 12 points for him.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
Now, here's Doncic. Fires for 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Doncic has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Mavs. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Average trail by 9. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for San Antonio. They've got Hunter. Morris is out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Pope in at the 3 spot.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Dallas foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
San Antonio with the ball.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Gagic covered by Morris. Here's Ruffin. Rebound by Okogie. San Antonio leading by 7. Inside. Hunter no good. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Embry. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Morris passes to Okogie. He kicks it to Hunter. Cans the 12-footer. And the Spurs lead by 7.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Outside, Porter. It's stolen by Morris. It's 2-on-1. And here we go.
Wow, Malcolm Brogdon doing work off the dunk. That is nice.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Mavericks. From 11 feet away. And that one hits back iron. Spurs leading by 9. Brogdon outside. Over Porter. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon has such a polished offensive game. Mid-range jumper, yes, he'll take it.
Kicks it to Porter. Stolen by Brogdon. This one for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Brogdon's got the lead up to 14 now for San Antonio. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Outside Porter. They need this. Rebound San Antonio. Hunter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Dallas the other way.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Hunter against Porter. And a missed layup. San Antonio leading by 14. Down low. Out to Morris. And there's the pass to Hunter. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
3.
Morris has got 3 assists in the game. And the Mavericks call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Look for Dallas. Ware's checked in. And it's Simons in for Kevin Porter. Then for the Spurs, Richards is checked in. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Here's Simons. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Can they get it? Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander? What a dunk.
Mavericks trail by 17. Here's Simons. Low block shot on the way. Nice jump shot. Good.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Passes it to Okogie. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's Simons. Pass to Peterson. Here's Ware. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Mavericks trail by 15. Embry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul. First.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Spurs.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shots.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
First free throw is good. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dallas. And San Antonio also making a switch. Jay's checked in for Josh Okogie. Both shots good from the stripe. Spurs leading by 13. Pass to Richards. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, you can see the excitement with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So young and yet so gifted as a passer.
Here's Simons. To the inside. Embry. There's the killer two-handed slam.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Anthony Simons. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Pope. So he gets them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Mavericks. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic right side. Count that bucket. Doncic has got 38 points.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Cooley. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. 53 points for Jay.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Here's Simons. Cooley with the rebound. Cooley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The pass to Preston. Here's Cooley. Takes the 13-footer, and Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 6 rebounds in the game. Puts it up from 12. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. San Antonio leading by 14. Here's Pope, and he drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Pope. Mavericks trail by 16. Simons, the pass to Ware. Now, here's Doncic. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got 40 points.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, that goes in.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Simons, the pass to Doncic. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Luka Doncic is so clever. This guy able to draw the contact to get himself to the free throw line.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Pope. All free throws good from Doncic. Spurs leading by 14. Here's Cooley driving the lane.
Dallas foul. That's his 4th personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Spurs, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. Mavericks trail by 16. Passes it to Doncic. Here's Simons. Dallas moving it around. Ware, no good. Here's Preston. Pass to Cooley. Six on the shot clock. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here's Simons. Pass to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 44. San Antonio leading by 16. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And the Mavericks call time here. They trail by 18. 1:32 left here in the fourth quarter. To present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jay.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. The dish to Lillard. He kicks to Hardaway. Got a hand on it.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for San Antonio.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Jay,
you have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Here's Richards, and he gets the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 20.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.